As expected, as absolutely expected. This warning area has been kicked out. Let's go ahead and talk about that. The good news is I don't see a whole lot behind it. So, as I was saying just a moment ago, I think that once this passes you, and this goes until 11:15, we're good until we pick up tomorrow morning with that second round. But let's go ahead and look at this polygon here. This is now our severe thunderstorm warned area. And this is the text. National Weather Service has a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Henry County and west central Missouri, southern Bates County and west central Missouri until 11:15 p.m. The hazard is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Just took a report from Rich Hill Fire of about pea-sized hail just west of Rich Hill. That's what we were picking up last time I checked on radar. So that is this polygon area until 11:15. Current situation, this is heaviest just west of Rich Hill. Let's go ahead and put this in motion for just a second. And this is going to track off, as you can see, northeast all the way through Bates County over about the next 45 minutes. So go ahead and give me your comments. I really appreciate that. Let me know what you're seeing in the area. Wind gusts are really hard to estimate. Just tell me if the winds are gusty. That would be awesome. If you get any hail, I would love a picture if you can grab one safely or estimate the size and about the duration that you're seeing. But this is where this is at right now, you guys. So as I'm seeing right now, this is moving just to the east of Hume and to the west of Rich Hill. I am picking up a radar indicated 1.26-inch hail. Let's look at hail for just a minute here as this sits out west of Rich Hill. So maximum estimated size of hail could be, this is just estimated. This is a probability up to 1.26-inch hail. And this is an area just to the south and to the west of Rich Hill right now, just about to come into Rich Hill where your probabilities right now, it's looking like that pea size stuff, right? 0.28 inches, right? That's what's over Rich Hill right now. A little bit further out to the north, you guys could pick up just under 1 inch right now. Let's check current situation. Yeah, absolutely. Blowing that out of the water. So I think you have some 1 inch hail just off to the south and the west of Rich Hill right now. Hi, Hannah in Hume. So Hume, you're just about finished. I think that it's not gonna it's definitely to the south of you, between you and Stotesbury, and as that winds through, looking out to your west, I think you're good until tomorrow morning. So I was just telling Michelle Fire, I think that you guys are on the last of the last of the last tomorrow, and I'll show that data here in just a second once we watch our hail situation. So looking up to the north, so I see that heavy thunderstorm activity is now just due west of Butler. Here's where 52 runs out to the west of Butler, and so again this severe warned area until 11:15. This is moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. So this is definitely going to clip through in the next 45 minutes, probably less than that. Maximum hail size up to 1 inch. I think we're going to see, at least in this particular core down, it's just now getting ready to overtake Rich Hill. I think we're going to see that, if not just a little bit more. But go ahead and give me a comment. Let me know what's happening in your neck of the woods or ask any questions. I'm going to show the data for tomorrow morning again because as we're doing this, as I'm live right now, there is a new data run coming in of the HRRR. That's awesome. So we can check data just to the second. Pictures of hail coming in from Rich Hill. That's awesome. What do you think the size is on that? Because let's go back and look at that for just a second. So whatever you have, it could be just a little bit more coming through Rich Hill over the next few minutes. Let's go up to that maximum estimated based on our last volume scan here and see. I am seeing probability for hail up to 1.23 inches. That'd be a maximum size. And that probability that you will receive that looks like just south of Rich Hill, you have about a 60% chance in this particular cell right now of seeing that 1 inch hail. I really like this new data that I can pull up and share with you guys, so I hope it helps. So I'm seeing big hail probabilities just south of Rich Hill, 60% chance of up to around 1 inch in this particular cell. Hope that helps. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up some forecast data for a second. I'm just going to let you guys watch for just 1 second, and I'm going to check the new rate run of data. So you will have up to the second. I cannot do better than that. Off the H triple R. Let's see what this is telling us. Wow. Okay, so here's what I see. This is, I'm looking at the 5 a.m. hour. Actually, let's back this up. Let's start around between midnight and say 2 a.m. I still see this around northern Kansas, north central Kansas, moving towards Kansas City. So Kansas City, head if you're headed that way. I think the 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. hour. But look what's happening for us down around. This is 6 a.m. now. So I'm definitely watching the same area, the area that we're talking about right now, coming up from the southwest. So I'll start looking around Chanute, Iola over here in Kansas, and then crossing up here towards Nevada, Fort Scott, Nevada. This is again about the 6 a.m. hour. So here's that cluster that I have been seeing on and off all day that sweeps through the same area, Nevada, over here around 7 a.m., 8 a.m. But look what happens possibly as late as 9 a.m. Here is some just straggling together. It still has linear structure. So these could be really robust little cells rolling through about 8, 9 in the morning. And then 10 a.m. I think we're finally done with this particular monster, right? So here's our current radar situation. If you're just hopping on the stream, like I say, this is kind of tough when these are just um, discrete cells that blow up like this. And so, if you're just hopping on, we have a severe thunderstorm warning for the next 33 minutes. This is was picked up 8 miles west of Rich Hill, and I'm getting reports of good size hail, pea and quarter size hail west of Rich Hill. Yep, absolutely. And current situation right now right over Rich Hill. So you're just about through the worst of it. Let's look at hail now that we have a couple new scans in, right? So this is some data showing what our maximum estimated hail could be, and I'm still seeing up to 1.48 inch now, so just under an inch and a half, just south of Rich Hill. Here I am. So I'm still seeing this pick up heavy hail for you guys just south of Rich Hill for the next few minutes. Current situation though, um, yeah, absolutely. So we'll wait for some more of those reports to check in, but I'm seeing significant hail right now, just south of Rich Hill. And so, as I was saying, our severe thunderstorm warning has 32 minutes left in it because this is just going to tear off at about 50 miles an hour. The winds are gusting up to around anywhere between 26 miles an hour and 38 miles an hour right now. So this is going to blast through pretty fast off to the northeast. This is heading actually, yeah, exactly northeast. This is going to pick up Montrose, Ladue, and this is going to come over and see Clinton in just about an hour. So Prescott, Kansas is just now finished. Hume is just about to be done. I promise. The bulk of this is just picking up north of Stotesbury. You are in the warned area, but like I say, it is probably noisy right now down in Rich Hill. And I'm just not seeing much weakening, am I? So I'm looking at those purple. I'm looking at those purple areas in the middle, and as they start to drop off, and the edges of this start to gust out, that's a good sign. And I'm just not seeing it yet. So I think we're in it for just a little bit more here. So out on the leading edge now, 1.21 inch hail possible. This is just now, just a little bit north and east of Rich Hill, right? Pop the radar off for just a second here. So yeah, just to the north and east of Rich Hill. Let's go ahead and put that hail probability up one more time and see where that's headed. So this is what's going to happen next as Rich Hill gets done with this. We're off to the north and the east. Probability still maximum hail size could be up to 1.21 inches. So there is good news. There's other stuff that I can show you with some of this data. So there's absolutely no rotation. There was a long time ago with this particular cell. Starting to run into an environment that's not going to favor that. So there's no rotation. So we're just having heavy downpours. We're having hail right now, up to just north of an inch, size wise, and your probability is focused over a smaller area, but probability of getting that hail is about 60% right now as this moves through. So this is just going to be a few minutes of this as this pops through your area. And then when it's done, it's done. But those are your threats, the hail, just like we've been talking about. So the warned area right now, what's inside the warning deep water? And this is just to the west of Clinton. And this picks up out here towards Hartwell. This is just south of Urick. Ballard is included in it, where it has been raining on and off. You have seen some activity out here, but nothing severe warned. The warning picks up just to the south of Passaic. So obviously encompasses Butler and up and down I-49 right now. Anything for Nevada, yeah, feel free to post your questions and what you're seeing. Man, it's nice down there. You don't have anything to worry about. I do see a discrete cell for you guys over here. Let's go ahead and look at this over here just south of Uniontown one more time. And this may happen. These could regenerate up way ahead of our main line, our main fronts. This could happen overnight, and these could blow up just like they have. But so Nevada, are you going to pick up some of this in a little bit? Not sure. I don't think so. I think it's going to track north and east of you. That's all that's going on down there. Let's go over and talk about Paola and Osawatomie for just a second. We had a severe warning going on over here. It seemed like it went on forever. This thing really slowed down. Timing's been an issue with trying to figure out some of these all day. So I am over here to the west of Rantoul right now. Do you guys have hail over there? Yeah, you do. Let's see how much hail you might get. You're on the easier side of this. You're going to stay under half an inch for hail over there, and your probability of getting is slim to none. So I think you are working out of the danger over there in this part of the Kansas side. Nothing much doing up around Belton, Raymore right now. Harrisonville, you guys could pick up. I think this will split you what is left of this little cell that's south of Ottawa right now, probably in the next 45 minutes or something like that. Don't see anything to worry about. I think it will be noisy. Plenty of lightning on the backside. Maybe some hail still left in it by that time, but it'll be really small. Moves through pretty quick. Hey, Destiny, is Archie okay? Let's take a look at Archie right now. Yeah, I think this is going to yeah, you've got sprinkles, light rain. I think you had heavier rain a few minutes ago, but I don't see anything coming your direction. I think in the next few minutes you are in the clear for the near future. We need to talk about early morning hours, and I just can't put too good of a start time on that. As I was just showing you in the data a second ago, which we can hop back over to that in just a second. This is going to be really lopsided as it comes in tomorrow morning. So it's going to hit KC first, and it's going to work its way down I-49 all throughout tomorrow morning, and it's possibly not going to reach parts of our area until like 6 a.m. Could still be going on at 8, 9 a.m. So timing on that's going to be pretty rough. But we'll be looking at that first thing in the morning. Hey, Michelle, any parts of the heavier cell headed toward Johnstown? It is a possibility. Johnstown is just over here. So, yeah, it is a possibility. You are going to probably pick up the northern part of this particular cell, but let's just see what's in it right now. I don't see any hail in it. Hail is staying off down here to the south. So the hail core that is in this may pick up what Appleton City. I think this will swing through Appleton City, possibly Montrose, possibly south, and that we're talking about hail size here still up to I'm seeing 1 inch. This is going down a little bit. That's good news. Maximum estimated hail size could be about 1 inch. And I like to show the probability that you may get it still in the 60% range. So I think you're going to get 1 inch hail or below as this works through those areas. And this is what's going on right now for hail. So let's see if we see anything particular motion wise to say there now. So yeah, I think this does. Hail alert for Appleton City, possibly Montrose, swinging over towards Deepwater. All these areas are severe warned right now. Michelle says it's just noisy here with lots of lightning. Yep. And so I think heavy downpours, absolutely heavy downpours. There is a pretty good size core moving through. And then once it is done, it is done. So this is moving along quick. That is for sure. So Butler is dropping off now. Rich Hill is just going to get both parts of this cell, but I don't think there's any hail right now down in Rich Hill. So I think your big hail area is done. Hail is, like we've been saying, hail is between Rich Hill and Appleton City right now. Still looking at some 1 inch hail. Probabilities probably to come through this area here in the next 10 minutes. Good sign there in the last few scans. I just starting to see some good sign of weakening. These are still going to have plenty of pop to them. Don't get me wrong, but definitely headed a good direction. Hey, Amanda, is that McPherson, Kansas? I don't know another McPherson. Somebody was asking me about McPherson earlier. Let's hop out there for a second. Yeah. Yeah, this is an area that's going to get that sweep earlier in the morning. Right now, it looks like another line preparing to, hit all of central Kansas right now. So this is not a particular good sign in terms of the linear organization that I'm seeing out here. This is around Great Bend, Ellsworth, Salina right now, and I'm not on this radar site, so this is not going to be super detailed data, but I do see a tornado warning out there right now for the next 7 minutes for this particular cell here headed northeast. So there's almost a linear structure trying to get together right now. So McPherson, the good news I think for them would be this is off to your north, and just some showers off to your west. Hail size coming in at 0.73 of an inch. Absolutely in the realm of possibility. So I like this. This is starting to gust out as this heads towards Montrose, Ladue. Who wants to bet $1 on whether or not the severe warning will kick north and east of Clinton? Not sure about that right now. It's going to come down to these hail sizes, I think. So appreciate everybody being on here. Feel free to hop on and pop off. That's what I was starting to say earlier with, multi with these discrete cells popping up like this. It's hard to know, when to go live. So, and talk about one cell forever, or sit here and hang out all night and wait for them to pop up. Yeah, I don't know. Feel free to comment. Tell me what you think works best. But this particular warned area has 20 minutes left in it. It's 10:54 right now, and The caution was for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I have had some wind gusts, haven't clocked those in a few minutes. Not sure that I've seen 60, but it is blasting through from the northeast at 50 miles per hour. But we are looking at hail in this. We have seen hail all around 1 inch in this particular cell right now. And so this one goes until 11:15. It's 10:54 right now. So we're almost there, guys, with just some heavy rains and some hail so far. Absolutely nothing else going on with this cell at all. Let's check hail. I see it getting smaller up on the north end, so we're waiting for that to happen down here along the south. Still seeing probabilities for, oh, we're finally under an inch. So I think hail is starting to run out, guys. Everything is starting to run out on this as it goes towards now. It's going to pick up Montrose. Good evening over there. It's going to start to touch Ladue, and then it's going to start to pick up Clinton here in about the next 7 to 10 minutes. Just about done up and down I-49. Rich Hill, of course, got to be the last, but I'm not seeing any hail down there for you guys either. So this is just going to push through and be noisy over the next few minutes, be out of our hair. So I'm back looking at the latest forecast data for tomorrow morning. It really just depends on where you are for tomorrow morning. But I really don't know that we need to pay too much more attention until like 5, 6 a.m. now. And I was saying a few minutes ago, if you missed me, I'm going to be looking over in southeast Kansas. I'm going to be looking at Chanute and towards Fort Scott and Nevada in the 6 a.m. hour. But let me put up a couple of images for you here with that one. So this is 7 a.m. possibly. I mean, I see everything from small embedded cells to bigger embedded cells. These could be pretty rough. Headed Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, Nevada area at 7 a.m. And this is just clustering and congealing all over the place towards 8, 9. By 9 a.m., possibly a linear structure here. So this could be quite a bit to deal with. 9 a.m., 10 a.m. in the morning, and then we're finally done with this. So, just in case you missed that, there it is one more time. I'm going to call that round two, wave two, tomorrow morning, probably kicking off around the 6 a.m. hour, I think. So better colors, less purple probably means less hail. It doesn't mean less hail yet. It doesn't mean no hail. It just means smaller hail. That's a good sign. I still think Montrose is going to get in with that a little bit. Appleton City right now. What could you have? You may have hail up to 0.85 of an inch. So just under 1 inch hail is your maximum. Let's see what's going on right now. Not currently seeing that, but hang on tight for a few minutes. Appleton City for some of that. Yeah. This is a good sign. So that hail is going to keep trending downward slowly. I think pea-sized hail is what we're going to be talking about and hearing about for the next few minutes as this picks up Appleton City now. Just about to knock on the door at Montrose. Looks like Rich Hill it is finally off to the north and east of you. Finishing up with I-49. So that is all that's going on across the area right now. We can hop back over here to the Kansas side. I think in Paola, yeah, I think you just have more of the same that we were just talking about over here on the Missouri side. Oh, you have a lot less. Okay, new scan. So off to the northeast towards Hillsdale, yeah, in the next few minutes, what do you have? Heavy rain. I don't see any hail right now. Good news for you folks. Up and down I-49 clearing out right now. A little bit of a sell happening over here in Fort Scott. Way, way, way under severe criteria. Nothing to worry about there right now. And oh, you might get a few raindrops in Nevada after all, right? But I think this is going to trend off and follow its predecessors off to the northeast. So this remains our only warned area right now. Let's hang out and watch this for a few more minutes. Yep, you guys are welcome. Glad to get the hail reports in Rich Hill. If anybody else has anything, take pictures of or let me know. Really helps. I put in the data, I check it days later, see if what I told you was going to happen actually happened. So if it doesn't, then I go back and see where I was wrong. If it does, well, I just feel pretty good about it. That's all that does, but I appreciate that. So let's hang out for a minute here. Let's just watch this be done. This is gusting out really nicely, and I think we're just going to see less and less hail. I think you'll still pick some up here in, oh, probably off to the northwest of Montrose, headed toward Ladue area. So not seeing too much else to tell you about right now. I think this will just, like I say, continue to gust out. Keep an eye. I have all kinds of stuff that will wake me up and make noise overnight. If something kicks up, it absolutely could. The environment is right for it. Otherwise, I think we're talking around the 6 a.m. hour tomorrow. So, hey, I really appreciate you guys hopping on here and joining me. Keep sending me those pictures and storm reports. I really appreciate them. I'll be talking to you.